Alright, last time we got killed by a cat, so what to do with the cat suit? I guess we don't leave it there. We keep it on. Right? It's not worth the struggle, I guess this cat's staying in a bag. And after it's saved, we should be alright. It's even an immediate keep out. Nice. Now Achi should be fine. We can talk about Suzune's illness again, her fucking rare... What's the blood type called? Maybe I could apologize to those guys and we could go back to the good old days again. Nope. Nope. Not unless Suzune gets better. We've read all of this. She needs a heart transplant. Yes, timing's tricky. Oh, fuck me. That's so annoying about this game. I have to get through this whole scene again. Someone need to die, yes. And you would sacrifice yourself. I got that last time. Achi. You're good, Oni-chan. He did mention it to me, yes, the Bombay blood. Rarest blood type. Or one of the rarest, apparently. Never heard of it, still haven't looked it up if it's real. She must feel really bad for Suzune. Yes, what would you do? Would you kidnap someone, for example, maybe? I think Hitomi is hiding something from us. Whatever it took, I'd risk my own life if it meant helping Suzune. Yes. Achi, you're crazy. Then it saves, and... Yes, she assumes it's Tanaka, but... Maybe it's just a cat that she suggested, or not. Suddenly someone hit the door hard. I think this is where the game diverges. It sounded like they were trying to break the lock. You really think that's Tanaka? She asked. I'm not sure. If it were him, I think he'd probably say something, or call you up on your phone. And she grabbed Hitomi's hand. We'd better hide. The two of them slipped behind a large piece of plywood stage dressing. The door swung open with a loud creak. And in steps the old dude with a limp. In stepped the man with the cane. What the heck? And she whispered. What's he doing here? And he shot Achi. That's interesting. Gun drawn, the assassin prowled slowly around the storeroom. Achi and Hitomi crouched behind the plywood prop, trying not to make a sound. The man moved out of their line of sight. Achi gazed longingly at the door. Should we make a run for it or not? Achi risked a peek around the corner of the plywood. He still couldn't see the man with the cane. The door was maybe 5 meters away. What should they do? They needed to just make a run for it. No, they needed to wait for a safer chance to escape. Let's try to make a run for it. Yes, Achi took a firm grip on Hitomi's hand. Suddenly they heard the sound of a cell phone vibrating from behind a tall piece of plywood leaning by the door. The assassin stepped out from behind it. Oh god, saved by that, I guess. If they'd made a run for it, they'd probably have bumped right into him. That was a close one. And she wiped away a few beads of cold sweat. Another non-decision since nothing changed now. I guess, maybe? I'm sure this is the place. His voice was low and confident. Uh-oh, did he have friends? Wait, he looks different now, doesn't he? Still clutching his phone, the assassin wandered deeper into the storeroom. Achi and Hitomi took the opportunity to slip out the door. Nice. We're out. We're safe. Maybe? For now, they ran through the alleyways back toward the main road. Before they reached it, however, they suddenly found their path cut off by one of the foreigners who chased them earlier, the accomplice of the man with the pipe. He stood waiting for them, holding a knife in one hand. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. If they turned back, Achi knew the man with the cane might catch up with them, and he had a gun. Achi slipped off his sleeveless jacket and wrapped it around his left arm. God damn it, why are you so fucking badass? He was going to have to use his left arm to guard against the knife while punching with his right hand. He clenched his fist and braced himself. And then, suddenly, he froze. Huh? A small dark silhouette dropped from somewhere up above. Landing deftly, the newcomer lunged toward the man with the knife, closing the gap between them in the blink of an eye. Who is it? Is it his friend? The figure delivered a swift chop to the back of the man's neck. Or is it Maria? He dropped to the pavement like a dead man, finally giving Achi a clear view of the shadow behind him. That's someone with an... It's a girl. Okay, it's the assassin girl, and I think it's Maria. Achi couldn't believe his eyes. She looked like Hitomi. It was a small-statured young woman with Middle Eastern features. Oh, nice. Maybe it isn't Maria. Then again, the way she looks at her. Hitomi let out a little gasp. Oh, that was more than a little one. What? Oh wait, Kanan? That's what the dude said that died. But why is she saying it? Who's Kanan? There's an anime that's called Kanan, I think. Or Kanan, I don't know how it's pronounced. I dropped it though. Didn't seem too interesting after the first few episodes. Anyway, it's a TBC, which means we're done for now. So we have to jump to Tama, I guess, to clear her keep out, which is what we'll do. Jump to either Kenji, Ozawa, or Cat. Let's jump to the cat. Mr. Tanaka? No, it's a cat. Maybe it's just a cat. Yes, that's what I want. Let's jump to Tama. We only have to clear Tama and Ozawa now. Then we're done for this time block. The sales demo is over, and against all odds, I managed to get paid. Money clutched in one paw, I head to the knick-knack shop to finally buy that necklace I can't stop thinking about. I bet you it's gone. Hello? Anyone here? I call out. There's no reply. Is the shopkeeper out? Ah, just a moment. What was his voice again? Fuck. Panting, the sales clerk comes scurrying into the shop behind me. Sorry about that. Just had to pop out for a sec. Woo! You would not believe what I just saw. He leans against the pillar, gasping audibly as he tries to catch his breath. Ah, you hear about that necklace? Do you still have it? Of course. Thank you so much. I have half the money here, and the rest is in my... Oh. I suddenly remember something very important. Oh no. The sales clerk gives me a curious look. What's the matter? My wallet. It's still in here. I pat the costume around the tummy. Just cut it open. Carefully though. So why don't you just take that outfit off? Yeah, she actually can. We know that for a fact, actually. Well, I mean, the zipper's kind of broken. I wouldn't be having all this trouble if I could just get out of this darn costume, but you would kill a Chi. Kind of broken? It's way more broken than that. Oh, the sales clerk points me to a full body mirror. He's right, the zipper in back is hanging open. Oh, that's... Taking this thing off will be a cinch now. Oh, thank you. I give him a bow. I'm not sure you need to be thanking me, he says. No, I do. If you hadn't pointed that out, I might have let myself stay stuck in here forever. What? Oh, so she just... Okay, she just got that she can actually leave, I guess? So really, thank you so much. I bow again and again. It's really weird. Okay, we lose the hat. We could have done that earlier, you know. And she's a beautiful black-haired Asian woman. And she looks like... She looks like Hitomi a little bit. Is this racist if I say it? No, it isn't, right? She looks like Hitomi. She's her twin sister. It's Maria. But wait, if this is Maria and... Wait, if Tama is Maria, then who is Kanan? Because I thought Maria was the assassin, but if Maria is also inside Tama... Oh, and it's called Maria now. Nice, okay, so Tama got changed to Maria. We now know that... We now know the actual reason why... Oh no, Hitomi is on the on the cover of the game, right? Whatever. Let's just jump to Osawa and see what else changes. I think the game is picking up. Maybe we're nearing the halfway point or something. I don't know. It's a really long game, but still. Let's jump over to Kenji Osawa. Yes. Clear that keep out with creepy Kachiwara and his cooking lesson. Oh yeah, it was about the bug detector. I remember. Direct, if you have a moment. Tanaka poked his head into the kitchen. I've got something urgent to discuss with you. Yes, of course. Osawa took the bug tracker from his pocket and handed it back to Kachiwara. I won't be needing this anymore. Are you sure? Why is everyone looking at Osawa so creepily? As soon as they had left the kitchen, Tanaka leaned in close and whispered to him. I got an email from Hitomi. He showed his cell phone to Osawa. It looks like my sister's being held captive in a blue minivan somewhere in Shibuya. But that man is still chasing me, so I can't really go looking for it. A blue minivan? Allow me to handle this, sir. I'll figure something out. Osawa knew he trusted Tanaka for a reason. Thank you, he said with a bow. Can we really trust him? Oh, you wouldn't happen to know any place she might have gone, do you, sir? Why? You see, this is making me skeptical of Tanaka. What? It's just that all she's told me is that she's been moving around. Tanaka is definitely also one of the bad guys. Or a big fucking red herring again. I'm sorry, I don't really have any idea, Osawa replied. He was ashamed to say it. There wasn't a single place he knew of where his daughter might be inclined to go. Ah, I see. Tanaka, picking up on his discomfort, was visibly embarrassed himself. He hastened to change the subject. By the way, how did your talk with Mr. Makino go? I confirmed that he was behind the human testing, but I don't know who sent me those emails. Tanaka paused for a moment in thought, looking like he might have a hunch. All right then, he said. We'll have to talk in more detail later. Why are you not confiding in me? Come on. With that, the assistant director headed for the front door. Mr. Osawa? Kachiwara spoke from the kitchen door. Peeping in on me again, huh? Osawa grumbled. What if it's Kachiwara planting a bug on you? And he's basically keeping you in the dark by saying this thing is broken even though you have a bug detector right at you. Thankfully, it didn't appear that the detective had overheard his conversation with Tanaka. And good grief, that thing is noisy. If it's broken, why don't you just throw it out? The sounds from the bug tracker grew fainter and fainter, with Tanaka leaving. Something wasn't right, Osawa now realized. Mr. Osawa, Kachiwara said, this is my bug tracker. So? Osawa huffed, like a retard since he couldn't make the connection. What I mean is, this one isn't broken. What? A chill ran up Osawa's spine. He swallowed audibly. I've pinpointed the source of the signal, Kachiwara said. It's coming from Mr. Tanaka. No, Osawa thought. I must have misheard that. Hold on, say that again? I've located the source of the signal. It's coming from Mr. Tanaka, the detective repeated. This time, Osawa heard him crystal clear. I'm certain of it. Mr. Tanaka has a listening device on him. You done goofed, Osawa? Osawa felt the blood draining from his face. If someone had been listening in on this conversation just now, then they'd heard about the email from Hitomi. And also about the human testing, you big fucking dum-dum. If the kidnappers were the ones listening, that meant Maria's life was now in danger. It actually isn't. She's safe. Doing bullshit with Yanagishita. I'll go after him, sir. Kachiwara broke into a sprint. Osawa followed close behind. Not sure if that's any help, really. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. That's a weird music track, by the way. Okay, it's another TBC. I think we cleared all of them now, though. So, time for a new time lock. Oh, there it is. Let's see what would happen. I've got a really bad proposition about this. Never take anything at face value. Just who are you calling Flim Flam? Do you know me? Jesus, you thought it so many things to yourself. I love this game. I don't know why. Seriously, it's gameplay wise, it's not so bad, but it's really, oh, that's cute. Look at her strip off the cut. Oh my god, that's quite a Jesus, those legs. Yeah, we got Maria now. So let's see who will. Oh, we'll definitely continue with that. Oh hell yeah.